Hello, Miriam Slosberg here of Miriam Reads Tarot, and I am going to be talking to you about the Nine of Wands, or the Nine of Fire, and the Penguin Tarot deck, my own creation. So what is the Nine of Wands? What does it represent? Well, it's a card in the Minor Arcana that represents pushing boundaries, resilience, and a test of faith, as well as persistence. This is also the card that represents courage, as you are having to face adversity and you are continuing to fight and stay strong. The urge to give up is there, but you just refuse to give in because you're just having to muster up the strength you can in order to conquer the challenge. So you are definitely exhausted. I mean, when the the Nine of Wands comes up, that shows that you are just exhausted. But you got to find it within you to keep going. And I mean, you have been through the ringer, and you've been through so many ordeals. But the fact of the matter is, if you give up, no matter how tempted you are, you're going to be defeated, and you're going to feel extremely defeated and feel like a failure. So you can't do that. So the Nine of Wands comes up in situations that involve you having to be your own advocate, for example. So, I mean, for instance, if you have a child that has special needs or a learning disability, you're constantly having to advocate for your child in order to make sure that he or she gets the right type of education. And the consistent advocacy is really tiring, exhausting, and it just doesn't end. But in order for your child to receive the best education, you just have to keep going. And the same applies for advocating for your own health if you're not getting what you need. It feels like a battle, and it is a battle that just doesn't end. But you just have to keep going at it, and eventually you'll end it. Okay, so the keywords that are tied to this card are resilience, persistence, pushing boundaries, courage, as well as a test of faith. And when this card is in reverse, you have given up because of the fact that you're just so overwhelmed by the struggle. In fact, instead of fighting, you become defensive, and there could be paranoia as well. So, astrologically, this card is tied to the Moon and Sagittarius. So, the next card we're going to go over is the Ten of Wands, or Ten of Fire. So, I'll see you soon.